Did you know that the first speaking about artificial intelligence was Alan Turing in 1950 with his article Computer Machinery and Intelligence? Hello everybody and welcome back to Hello Trust, your one-stop podcast dedicated to the world of digital trust, a set of innovative technologies that allows us to perform complex operations directly online, such as signing a digital contract, opening a bank account, or even subscribing an insurance policy. I'd like to remind you that this podcast has been produced by InfoCert, the largest qualified trust service provider in Europe, and you can watch all the episodes through our YouTube channel or even listening to it through your favorite podcast platform. Also in this last episode with me, Igor Marcolongo, our black belt in Ep.6. Hi, Igor.
Okay, hi, Pasquale. Wow, we are at the end.
Yeah, almost at the end. And today with us, a very innovative expert, Fabrizio Leoni. Ciao,
Thanks
Fabrizio.
for having me. Ciao, Pasquale.
So Fabrizio, this time for this last episode, I want to start in a different way because we won't start from the regulation, we will start from the basis. What is artificial intelligence?
Yeah, interesting question. Artificial intelligence in reality is an umbrella term, let's say. So there are a lot of technologies, different shades of intelligence. Also, the definition of human intelligence is not so clear, scientifically speaking. And it is a discipline that have grown a lot in the last year. Because of the existence of a new class of artificial intelligence softwares, which are called large language models. And when we are speaking in these days about artificial intelligence, we are speaking about systems that can act as a human in dialogue with the human, in expressing themselves as they were human being. This will change. Will change a lot. Two things: the way we develop software and the way the human will interact with machines.
Oh, I already tried all the chat with AI that are existing in this market right now, actually.
Yeah. Obviously, me too, going a little bit deeper.
Really?
In looking at what's not available on the market for end users.
So you are a beta tester?
I'm a beta tester. We have the preview, we have access to preview of technologies. But the important thing is that when you, as a user, use an AI chat, at the moment you have a general purpose features. When you are designing AI software, which is meant to be used in the industry, to be used by enterprise customer, you have to take care a lot of other things. So you have the engine, and the engine is the
language model, right?
The language model, the thing which is able to emulate human language. But you have a huge pipeline of things you have to do before. Choose the engine. There are, we know 2-3 names of engine, which are the one with the chat. There are 10th of engine available now on the market as different maturity level, moving faster in evolving. Every month we have something new. And so you have to take care about all of this. And also you have to take care on the filtering or the controlling of the output of this system. And this is what can bring trust to an AI system.
Speaking about trust, in this podcast, we are dealing with trust in each episode. Igor, what is the relationship between trust and AI in this case?
Okay, I cannot speak now about regulation without speaking before about the strategy. The strategy is called Fit for the Digital Age. It is a legislative strategy of the European Commission that proposed many texts that aim to regulate different elements of the new world driven by digital, driven by technology, driven by even artificial intelligence. Some examples: the Digital Service Act, to regulate digital services that are already existing and pervasive but should be regulated. The Digital Markets Act, so to regulate the markets created by these digital services. The AI Act, so the first organic regulation in the world about this topic of this podcast today. So this episode about artificial intelligence. eIDAS is one of the pillars of this Fit for the Digital Age strategy. So, AI Act and eIDAS are on the same basket of regulations that together aim to regulate the current and the future development of the market.
We will come back on AI Act and we will go in deep on this. But before, I have a question because I tried the chat, I was telling you before. But can we trust the AI and especially at this moment, the generative AI?
I don't know if I don't know if the question has a sense at the moment.
Really?
Yeah. If you think that AI basically is a huge set of technology, the real question should be, can we trust the way AI is used when a person, a company implements an AI project and give the interface to their customer? So the trust is not the trust of the technology. Is a car trustable? A car is trustable if it's driven by someone you trust. A car is not trustable if it's not driven. AI adds some complexity in this statement. When you develop an AI application, you have to deal with an engine which is not perfectly predictable in its results. So the activity of programming a common software is to tell the machine exactly step by step each task you have to do. When you program a system using an AI engine, you give more, let's say, high-level instruction and let the machine work for you. An important thing in trust is to make sure that the instruction you give and the filter you can put to control the output and the feedback you can give the machine to tune the result of the conversation are correctly trustable for the environment and the users you are talking to. So we can say there is not a generic trust talking about AI system, but AI system must be tuned to have the correct level of trust with respect to the use you want to and the results you want to achieve with that system. This can be complex and is mainly by tuning responsibility on the construction of this pipeline that gives trust to the end user.
So at the end, we still need humans to manage in some way AI. But one last question for you, Igor.
Yeah.
AI Act is the first time that European Union actually is arriving really, really fast in
Indeed.
a regulation of a particular argument. What can you say about it?
How many hours do I have?
No, like 1 minute.
Okay, so I need to stay quite synthetic. Well, the purpose of the AI Act is to protect citizens. So the idea is that AI is a really powerful technology that can become and will become, in my opinion, and not only in my opinion, pervasive. So we will find the AI. We actually are already having artificial intelligence connected into a lot of our daily actions and technologies we deal with. The idea is that with the evolution of AI, there is some risks for human rights. So we need, because it is a powerful technology, to regulate that. Europe is really the first legislative body that is regulating artificial intelligence. So we are ahead in the world. This can be good, but because we are designing and orienting the market and the developments to put people at the center. Can even be bad, and there has been a lot of debate during the AI Act negotiations, because the risk is to create problems to the development, so harm the developments of small medium enterprises, technology companies in Europe. We need to find the right balance. Just one thing, to reconnect the AI Act with the EIDAS, for sure, strategically part of the same packages, but if we think that one of the main objectives of EIDAS and the UD wallet is to put people at the center, we can understand how these regulations are interconnected. More practically, artificial intelligence tools are already used by digital trust products to identify people, to support the identification of people, biometric processing, automatic reading of documents, or even to enhance the functionalities, the basic functionalities of any delivery service, a signature platform, and so on. So, AI will be a tool to enable EIDAS products, and the EIDAS could, in my opinion, will give some tools to make more trustworthy even AI platforms in the context where they are used.
So, a good relationship between these two regulations by, European Union. Last question for you, Fabrizio. The next podcast will be done by a deepfake. How can I protect myself from my deepfake?
AI has two faces at the moment. Can be used by a fraudster, for example, or can be used to generate fake contents on a massive scale to influence public opinions on a social network. But at the same time, AI is a powerful instrument to fight against this kind of attacks. At the moment, almost all the advanced software in fraud control, in document tampering control, in face matching are based on AI. They are already based on AI. It's more, let's say, a traditional AI with respect to the large language model, but they are present. They are present at the moment, and they are a shield against fraudster. And as fraud evolves, in the same time, AI is evolving in defending citizens and companies from attacks.
So it's very interesting. We use AI to just better identify and certify the identification of a person, of an individual, and then we let this user, thanks to this identification, to have a qualified trust service to be used for signing, just online accessing important services like bank account, etc., etc. This is very interesting. We will see what is going, to happen in the future with AI. So thank you very much, Fabrizio, and thank you very much, Igor. We did it. Actually, it's done.
No, it's done. It's a pity. It was so interesting.
Maybe we will have a third season.
Hopefully.
But thank you very much to you all for watching us. You can rewatch all the episodes on our YouTube channel or listening to them through your favorite podcast platform. Thank you very much and have a good day.